Men really just don't want us to have standards. Because I'm thinking about, I met a guy to go on a date, right? We had matched on a dating app, and we were going to go to City Island. Why were we going to go to City Island? Because I was going to go there anyway. And he was like, oh, I'll go with you. Then when we're on the way to City Island, he changes his mind and he's like, actually, like, that might be a little bit too far. Let's like keep it local. And I'm like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Let me not go super far into City Island with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because then I got to go, whatever. And so then we're going to go to Wendy's to get 4 for 4. Right? Instead of going to Wendy's, he took me to a motel. That's... What?
Listen. For all 21.2 women that watch this channel right here, do understand this. Men will treat you according to what we think we can get out of you. So when you say men don't want you to have no standards, if the man just wants butt, then yes, we don't want you to have no standards. But when it comes to seriously dating relationships, we wanted you to have incredible standards throughout your life. Confusing, right? But a man's perception on how we should treat you comes from things such as your image, how you carry yourself, which includes your dress. So when I look at your particular dress of this video and that you are choosing to display your enormous, your gargantuan mammary glands for the world to see in the particular shirt that you're doing that in, which to me looks like lingerie, my next inclination is that her dating profile in which she found said man probably has similar images as well. So this man was just doing what he thought you would be down for. Because the logic of a man is, why would I buy the cow if I can get the milk for free? But this is just another example of modern women demonstrating that they truly do not know how men think or are not privy to looking at themselves and saying, what does my image project? Is my image projecting long-term relationship, or is my image projecting 4 for 4 at Wendy's in a motel?
Do men like seeing women half naked on social media? Yes, their women half naked on social media for everybody to see. What women need to understand is that men are visual creatures. We like to look at things that looks nice to us, but just because it look nice to us does not mean we respect it. And no man is going to be with a woman he do not respect.
It's just what I was saying in the last video, but let's proceed.
See, in our mind, she's half naked on social media for attention, male validation. She probably have low self-esteem. She's insecure. And no man is going to look at that and say, you know what? That's who I'm going to make my woman. That's who I want to start my family with. That's who I want to build a foundation with, build up an empire with. No. We might look at it. We might even holler. Might even sleep with it. But we not taking it serious.
Listen, I can already tell that with her Super Saiyan God color eyebrows in conjunction with her Wolverine from X-Men-esque nail choice in conjunction with her abracadabra bonnet on, that she's going to have particular issue with what the young scholar is saying. But let's proceed.
Buckle up, kids. Let's go. I wholeheartedly believe that that's how the men think. No doubt about it. But the thing is, y'all kill me with the respectability thing. I've never understood the, well, you dress like this, so I'm not gonna respect you. Personally, that has never made sense to me. Why would I not respect you based on the clothing that you choose to wear?
You're building what's called a straw man argument, madame. I'm gonna try to make it exceptionally clear for you so you can understand. What you're doing is you're conflating this idea of respect for a person with the idea of how a man respects his relationship options. Those are two very different things. For example, I can respect you as a human being. However, in a choice of a potential mate, I'm gonna think twice before inviting my girl with red eyebrows to the after hours corporate function. You would be a bad representation of what I'm trying to display as far as professionalism to my peers. Now, it doesn't mean that I disrespect you as a woman. That's not what that means. It just, for me, it's just not up my alley.
Like I've said before, y'all just exposed that you're shitty people.
Okay.
Weird as hell. And I also want to tap on where he said no man is going to be with a woman who he doesn't respect. That's a damn lie. There's a shitload of men who are dating or married to women in whom they don't like nor respect.
Or did that relationship, or more than likely that marriage, transition into that, and now they live under the guise of it's cheaper to keep her.
Disrespect these women constantly. Something a lot of y'all choose to miss is that it's not really about the clothing. It's about the fact that that woman is a woman. I've been yelling this for the past few days. Misogyny. So the condition of lack of respect doesn't just come on the basis of what that woman is wearing. So attention, male validation, insecurity, and low self-esteem. That's another place where a lot of y'all go wrong. You associate those women to things that are constantly negative.
Women that listen to content like this get further and further away from the truth while enhancing their internal disdain for men, while receiving losing talking points regarding the patriarchy, which those same men that they're gaining a disdain for actually don't benefit from. But they'll always call out this misogyny, they hate women thing as if it has nothing to do with image and behavior. So let's take it out of women for right now. Let's just say it was another guy trying to get in my friendship circle with my guy friends, my inner circle. And let's say I go look at his digital footprint. And his digital footprint is one of which he's holding money up into his ear, mouth full of gold teeth, face tattoos, and bust down watches and all of this type of shit right here. I'm gonna think the same exact shit because I know what that image comes with, and it's too much of a risk to me. Modern women like this will perform all type of mental gymnastics to blame everybody else in lieu of looking internally to say, what components of my behavior or what components of my image may be a bad look for a man. This amalgamation of this type of content right here is how you get clinical therapists that take no responsibility for their public image.
That these podcast alpha male bullshit father issue having ass motherfuckers is forcing y'all to a lifetime of singleness.
Now, this lovely young lady was recently fired from her position as a therapist for this viral rant.
Today you need to expand your emotional vocabulary. It's so your life can be easier. Don't you want to be able to communicate with your bitch? I think yes, right?
How is she telling black men to be emotionally competent enough to communicate, but this is how that she communicates to us? Yo, imagine signing up for therapy and your therapist is the same type of woman that caused you to be in therapy.
Just because you perceive it as negative. Y'all are trying to take your own ideas and apply it on somebody else.
Yes, exactly. That's called having discernment. Try it out sometimes. You'll get better results in your life.
And you want to know why the male validation one doesn't make sense? Look at what you're saying. We know that y'all are going to use the way that we dress or what we do on social media against us. So why do you think we will be doing it for male validation?
Because the dopamine hit that you receive from the type of content that you post comes overwhelmingly from men.
Attention, absolutely. Validation, hell no. The only women that y'all give male validation to are the women that regurgitate the misogynistic bullshit that y'all do. It's as simple as that. Y'all's problem is that y'all think those women are insecure. Y'all think that those women have low self-esteem. Y'all think that they're doing it for attention. Y'all think this and y'all think that. And it always flies out of your mind that maybe she's doing it because she goddamn wants to.
I guarantee you, if you took all of the men off the internet, women would not be posting that type of content. Yes, it would exist, but not at the same level. There's entire industries that have been created. IG model, OnlyFans. If men didn't exist, the amount of those posts would be significantly reduced. What are you talking about? At the end of the day, modern women like this will fight tooth and nail to represent themselves however they choose and just claim that they will live in their truth, not foreseeing the potential consequences of what posting like that will lead to, not giving credence to the men that don't bang with that type of behavior for relationship material. If a man is going out into the world and slaying the proverbial dragons or just making himself to be the most useful or have the most utility in this world, then why would he opt and or settle for a woman that projects her digital image as the village thought rocket? This has never worked in no societies, even before Instagram, even before the internet. Men have never thought this way. They never have, And they never will.
So you mean to tell me I just pulled a 13-hour shift and I ain't got no food to come home to? Huh?
Why you didn't get something on your way home? Why you always recording for your raggedy cousins?
Wow.
Look, I just pulled a 13-hour shift. You being my wife, I pay all the bills in here.
All the dishes clean, your clothes clean. Why? What?
You don't fix me no lunch for my job. You eating? You work from home.
Okay,
I can't come home to a full-course meal.
This is leftover that I had from last night.
But I'm saying I can't come home to a full-course meal. What we married for? What we married for?
I'm not your mama. I'm your wife.
Oh, God. You know what's crazy is that, he comes in with his particular stance and she just keeps on eating that pizza, right? Like she don't give a shit. Let's keep going.
The dishes clean, your clothes clean, You always got them clean clothes when you go to work, don't you? Can you stop recording me?
I can't come home to a full-course meal. Working all these long goddamn hours, I can't come home to a full-course meal? Huh? I just knew I was going to come home and have some food on the goddamn stove.
Wow.
And now you playing, man. You playing. You
got
playing.
something on your way home.
Well, you playing. What the hell we get married for? You been doing it for like 2 or 3 months, man. What is it? I can't get no food when I come to the house.
First off, people really need to learn how to keep their private issues off of the internet. Now, there's 2 main issues here. I would say that the first is role clarity, and then the other one is complacency. I actually reviewed a video not too long ago on the importance of role clarity.
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married since I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about, roles? Everybody does what they have to do.
Well, okay. What do you do? What does she do?
For a living?
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role? I don't understand the question. She does what needs to be done that day if she has time to do it, and if she doesn't, I do it. I do what needs to be done that day, and if I don't have time to do it, she does it. Roles,
Okay.
I don't know what
How do you not know what roles are in a marriage? You're married for 20 years.
High level roles.
You guys don't have
those
any
don't
roles?
exist. Because those don't exist.
Clear communications regarding role expectations are paramount. And it's clear here that either the expectations are either not clear or that his wife has become extremely complacent to the point of just not caring. And now that I think about it, I think she's just being hella passive aggressive. Because what did they just say? She cleans the dishes in the house. She does the laundry in the house. But she's the only one that's eating. She just didn't cook for you. So you need to take accountability that you did not marry a young woman who values direct communication and conflict resolution. I mean, the guy even said that she used to cook, and was it the last 2 or 3 months that she's been acting like this? Something's wrong, and she's not communicating it to you. So in return, she's being passive aggressive to you. But now that you're married, you lost your best leveraging tool, which is walking away. Questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Did you guys enjoy today's video? Whether or not you did or you did not, leave me some comments down below so we can engage in a conversation. I especially want to hear you guys' thoughts regarding that last video right there. Do you think that she's being passive aggressive? Do you think that she just lost respect for him? Do you think that she's just complacent and just don't give a ish now that she's married, she's got the ring, and she knows that it's cheaper to keep her? Let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR. He break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound when it's MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.